10 seconds.
Hello and welcome to the ESL One Mumbai Chinese closed qualifiers, where we are up in the upper bracket finals with Keen Gaming versus Royal Never Give Up. My name is Nomad, I'm here with Mo Farrett, and we have a draft on our hands, and we've got a first pick, Chen. I saw you crying out in despair at one of these bands. What was it?
No, I wasn't crying out one of the bands. I was crying about something else. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I was just wondering about what was going to get banned this game, though, because I'm not surprised to see the Lifestealer banned. I mean, Keen Gaming, they really respect this hero. They know that if they can't first pick it, they're going to ban it out. It's first pick material. Yeah. RNG thought they had a response to it last time, but didn't really work out for them. Razor gets banned out this time as well. And I love that Kakal's Rubik gets banned out again, too.
Yeah, the respect. And then Troll Magnus straight off the bat for Keen Gaming. Wow.
It's the old 11 Magnus. Classic. I mean, at least they're just putting their cards on the table. They're saying, right, we're picking Mag Troll. What are you going to do about it? What have you got?
Yep. It really is like a slamming down the double aces in a game of poker and seeing what the enemy can actually respond with.
So, like, they have one pick now before Keen get two bans. So this pick here is really important, because it decides a lot about what direction you want to go with in your draft now. Like, you know what they're going to do, but what is your response to it? Okay. I mean, the OD is a pretty good core matchup against the Troll. Obviously, the Troll doesn't have a huge int pool, so...
His mana pool is tiny!
If he doesn't have the battle trance going or has a BKB up, then he pretty much just dies to the sanities if he has the OD's hit somebody a few times.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So I mean, this Magnus could be a core, it could be a support still, actually, as well. I imagine Kaka and Dart can both play it. We've been seeing a lot more support mags than core mags recently. But the skewer did get nerfed, so the slow's only 10% now instead of 25%, which kind of nerfs the support mag a little bit. You can't really get those rotations in towards the mid lane and skewer them back and expect kills the way you could before.
Yeah, I used to love the days, I used to play roaming mag. I'd start the game with a quelling blade, and I'd just come to the mid lane and like dig myself through the trees and then get like the big skewers back. So sick. Miss those days.
You're just a great player, dude. That's all.
Yeah, true. Most mortal players wouldn't be able to do things like that, but I obviously can.
Have you seen this skewer range talent? It's so funny. Like plus 500 skewer range at level 20. You just bring people so far out of position, it's hilarious. What a time to be alive. They just don't expect it.
When they run away and the Magnus runs away and he just keeps running.
Like, you don't even have to blink RP to start a fight because you can skewer them so far back. Just blink skewer.
Yeah, easy peasy.
Hold on to the RP.
I like those Rise plays where like there'd be a team like, right, we're not going to get RP'd, they're like super split up, and then like Rise just like blinks in and skewers one into the other and then force staffs the other one into him so we can get like a 4-man RP or something.
He just like completely disassembles them all by himself, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
Brings them all in.
What's your favourite hero player combination?
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I gotta. I don't want to say this. No, I'm not gonna. I was gonna say Topson and Invoker, but I hate Invoker players in my games. So sorry if you're an Invoker spammer, but you're not allowed to have fun. So I don't want to say that just in case they influence the wrong person and think, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that next time I see Nomad. I know he loves Invoker, so I'm gonna pick Invoker. I will kick you in the teeth if you do that.
10 seconds remaining.
No. What's yours?
I'm gonna go with Puppy Chen. Or Yaps or Rubik, actually. I mean, both are...
What about Dendy Pudge?
Yeah, I mean, that's a classic, though. That's too easy.
El Clasico. Yeah, that is the easy answer, isn't it?
Okay, so they pick the Oracle into the Lich. Obviously, you can purge off the Frost Shield, which is really nice. Gives you that save against the Troll Warlord as well. You can disarm him, so when he battle chances, he can't he can't do anything if he's just disarmed by the Oracle.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's a really good pick versus him, to be honest.
It does mean it's probably going to be Oracle position 4, but I don't mind this too much. I mean, they could put the Chen as the 4 still. Depends how they want to play the game. We'll have to wait and see.
The Oracle pick's actually really, really good. Like, purging off the Frost Shield and just messes up the Troll's game entirely.
you can, as long as you don't get RP'd, you can take the RP off somebody else as well with your ult because it's a strong dispel. You can disarm the troll warlord. I mean, the magic resistance is good versus the lich.
Yeah, this is insane.
As a position 4 player, I can imagine them going like, oh, I don't really want to play Oracle, but it's so good. Like, I can't get away from it.
Definitely.
And the position 5 player's like, oh, I can play Oracle 4 if you want to play Chen 5. And the 4 player's like, no, absolutely not.
I'll play Oracle.
No, please, don't make me buy wards.
Alrighty then. Puck comes out for Keen Gaming.
I mean, they have so much team fight.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that they've picked a hero that can jump the Oracle at the back in the back lines as well.
Yeah, I was about to say, they've seen this problem in the draft and they've immediately addressed it with this Puck pick.
10 seconds remaining.
Does mean they give away their mid, but the OD's never already picked anyway, so.
The way they've played it, though, is that they don't really want to give away whether the mag's the 3 or the 4.
Mm.
I mean, it could be Puck support as well. I mean, it's probably not going to be. But yeah, and like you say, when you can see the mid matchup, no, I don't think it could. That'd be amazing if somebody made that work. I know what's his name likes to do it. What's his name? The position 4 AM player. Do you know who I'm talking about? It's what's his name?
2B.
2B. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, he plays a hell of a lot of 4 troll.
I've never seen it in action before, but I don't really understand how it would work.
It's pretty good, honestly. Like, he just comes to lane and throws axes at you and starts harassing you, and you're like, oh, I guess there's a troll here now.
Can't you do that on any hero though?
Not to the same extent. He's got some crazy harass potential with fervor and axes. Well, cooldown on axes is really low as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you basically just like throw out your spells on suicide or go back to base or whatever.
I mean, it doesn't do any damage though. The axes really. So
they do more than.
Maybe if you're like solo zoning one hero, it might be okay, but that just doesn't happen anymore.
It's good, and he does it in like very, very high MMR games. It's very amusing to watch. Ursa comes out from Raw Never Go Up, so they've got all this potential with the Oracle to save somebody, so you just need that crazy hero which is going to go pretty ham. So they pick up the Ursa. He can still go in the offlane if they want, but I think it's a good core Ursa game.
Remaining.
Who wins in Ursa versus Troll, though? That's like the stacking up matchup.
If before Troll gets a Basher, it's definitely the Ursa. But when the Troll gets Basher online, I think that changes a little.
Okay.
I'm not 100% on that, but I'm fairly sure. But I mean, Ursa can buy a Basher as well, and then it's just who can smack, the quickest.
Dire team ban.
Weaver ban. Okay. I guess they don't really have good catch for a Weaver. They've got like Coil and Silence, but it's not amazing. And the thing about this Ursa pick as well, it can be played 1, it can be played as a 3. So again, they haven't revealed with their last pick like what's going where. Sorry, with their 4th pick, not the last pick. It feels like they're missing one of these heroes that can build teamfight items again, though. Something like a Tide maybe might be okay here. Well, like Darkseer's still in the pool? Oh, they actually ban it out themselves. Okay. I'm surprised they've banned Darkseer when they have an Oracle on their team.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That does seem a little bit needless.
I guess if it's a 4 Oracle, though, you're probably not going to be matched up against them in lane.
Yeah, and then you have to play musical lanes as well. And the Chen doesn't do very well versus it. Actually, surely Chen does pretty well versus Darkseer as well.
Really.
Yeah. Okay.
Doesn't really stop him.
5 seconds remaining.
Plus, it just runs you down.
Radiant team pick.
Yeah, there's the Tide. Okay, I like that. I think this is a much better pickup. They have that like Greaves and stuff builder now. This is good. And the Tide's so good against Mag as well because they can't stop him from getting Ravage off at the moment. Like, they don't have a way of dealing with that. So, like, they're always going to get a Ravage off every fight at the moment. Yeah. As long as it's up, obviously.
Yeah, but no, that's the thing. Like, when a team lays down a bunch of team fight against you, Tide's like the best hero. Just pick him up and be like, okay, now we have team fight too, when as previously we only had like one team fight spell.
Well, there's some heroes that do really well against him, obviously like Enigma and Disruptor and things, where the Kraken Shell doesn't really matter, so you can bring him down in that time, but Keen Gaming don't really have that.
No, it's all first band.
Okay.
The Pangolier comes out.
So is it going to be mid? It's mid puck, and it's going to be off lane Pango. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the support mag. I prefer this RNG lineup though. This Royal Never Give Up one. I think this is really strong. I think it depends how much this Pango can do early on though. Like if he has a really good start, then he should be fine. But this Magnus Pango lane sounds so weak.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Not too sure about it.
It feels like if they can get this tied up against the Troll, and then the Ursa should just get free farm in that lane up against the Pango and the Magnus.
Yeah, I mean, Empower and Swashbuckle is cute, but it doesn't do really anywhere near enough to actually be useful.
No, absolutely. I don't.
It's a good meme, you know. Maybe one in 100 games you might see it insta kill someone. Until then, it's kind of just helps you kill creep waves quickly, and that's about it.
But
they might try and split the wave.
What does the Pango do though? That like we've shit talk it a little bit here, but it gives them more team fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it gives them like good ways of silencing, and disarming, which is super good against the OD. It's really good against the Oracle as well, like getting onto the back line. There's another hero that can do it now. Silence and disarm is really good against the Ursa as well. Like both of them individually.
Yeah,
I worry for their laning stage. That's
as you say, in the mid game, if you make it to the mid game on the Pango and have a good lane, or have like some farm, then life is pretty good for you. I think it's not scary, but at the same time, as you said, it's lane very scary. This lane is like a pretty low. Let's rate some of these lane matchups. Rate my lane. So Pangolier and Magnus versus Ursa and Chen. Give me a lane rating out of 10.
I mean, Ursa Chen's just so much stronger. What do you mean? A rating out of 10 for each of them?
Well, 10 out of 10 would be like a really close lane, and 0 out of 10 would be a complete stomp.
Oh, I see. It should be like a 2. I'm pretty sure. So Pango just has to mess with the creep wave, basically. That's his only way of playing this lane.
Agreed.
Well, so what is it? Mid OD versus Puck. I mean, Puck should be fine there, but they kind of just trade farm.
Yeah. So maybe like a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of an advantage for the Puck.
And then a bot lane should be like a 4. I think it should. This lane should be in the Tide's favor.
Okay. So by the sounds of that, it's a pretty good advantage for the Dire.
Yeah, they should win the 2 side lanes and draw mid, theoretically.
Okay, all right. That's what the theory's done. That's what Rate My Lane trademarked says. We'll see if that comes to fruition as we get into the game. And Keen Gaming defending this rune pretty well. And up at top, Pangolier wraps around, but walks away. He's very scared. He's a very scared Pangolier, and they'll be happy with trading the runes 1 for 1. I think people have kind of decided now that First Blood's not worth giving up for the runes anymore, so we don't see it very often.
I like this build on Chen, by the way. You know, on this position 5 Chen, you can't really get away with buying a Blightstone because you can't afford it. So people are just buying Fairy Fires instead. Like, they're really good at keeping you alive in lane if something goes wrong, and it also just makes your right click so much stronger.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's
good way of doing it.
It's, for level 1 at least, yeah, there's a tiny bit of damage, but it can really make a difference. What's that, Sue? Just playing around with the Puck. Catching him with an Astral.
Yeah, he denied the range creep as well on the OD. I mean, so he's going to be pretty happy with how this is going. He missed a few CS under tower, unfortunately, but...
Isn't there a way you can phase shift out of... Flyby could be in a bit of trouble. Old Chicken and Dark trying to run him down here, but not quite happening.
Hey, you see, the Pango's not the one messing with the creep wave, by the way. It's going to be the Mag that does it instead.
Yeah, so he's just going to drag it around, and the Pango's going to come back to eat it.
It's the problem with the Chen, though. They can't really deal with it. So you see, the Chen just TP's bot instead, and they're just going to run at the Troll.
Yep. In comes the Purge, and he is going to make it under the tower. Extra armor helping out, throwing down the taunt with some drums.
But now because the Mag's TP bot to try and match up with this tri lane, Pango's just, like, they're missing out on this XP that the Mag's pulled away.
A lot of people don't realise that Troll has a taunt. Sorry. Very, very important interrupt there, but
Yeah, that's true.
do you remember there was like 2 weeks ago or something we were having a cast? Yeah, you could be in a bit of trouble. Oh, Kaka, what are you doing, son? He just killed his teammate.
Okay.
Was it worth your life to try for my one?
Do you know who Kaká the footballer is?
Yeah. We won't talk about. I think what happened there was that Flyby was like, "Hey man, I don't have my blink yet. Can you do me a favor?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, sure, no problem." It's like, "I got you, bro. I'll skew you in."
That play by Kaká on the mag just reminded me of Kaká's the footballer's fall from grace. That was amazing. I haven't seen a skewer quite like that in a little while.
I mean, it did get the kill.
Yeah, sure.
It also got your core killed and first blood given away.
He's like, yes, let's get the tide, guys. We can do that.
You're on the middle lane. It's Puck versus OD. There's not a whole lot to watch here, to be honest. What?
Oh, Kaká. The Mud Golem's coming through. Oh, really well played.
Damage. Is it enough? Yes, it is. They'll take him down. Arfu is ready. Yep. Did he?
Did you see what Lanham did there?
Did Lanham take a new creep with Holy Persuasion to kill the golems?
He did. And then, so we got 2 more. And those stuns do 125 magic damage each, and there was 3 of them altogether. Like that's.
Yeah.
Radiant structures are fortified.
It's pretty crazy.
Really nice micro from him as well, just to play around with that. I feel like people don't compliment micro often anymore. It's just kind of accepted that everybody's a micro god in competitive Dota.
True.
That was really nice. So, you know, we're giving you the respect you deserve, Ladham.
This laning stage is going so well for the Radiant, though. If you look mid, like Puck has 10 denies against an OD somehow. Like you expect OD to get denies just because he can astral like banish the other hero, but
I mean the Puck has nearly 10 more damage than him, so it's
yeah. Like he's doing okay, but
cheeky, yeah, pulling in the range creep deny there.
Feels like he's just outplaying him though at the same time.
Yeah, Yi is really good. Yeah, a lot of people call him Dash, by the way. You know, pretty much.
You call him E? Yi.
Yi, yeah, that's it. That's what like the character means one. Just like the character for one in Chinese. So
right, okay.
And one in Chinese is Yi, so that's the correct way to call him. Or you can call him one. I don't feel like Dash is the proper name for calling him. I mean, this is something which Ben told me. This isn't my own knowledge, but you know, I don't know. I don't think you should call someone Dash because it's barely even a dash. It's like a little arrow thing. I don't know.
Yeah, true.
But he keeps phase shifting away this Astral as well. It's so annoying for Setsu because all he wants to do is get that off. Meanwhile, in the tri lanes at bottom lane, gets pretty exciting again.
He got murdered by golems again. That was the same thing happened again. He had the golem, split it into 2.
It's pretty really lucky to get another golem, but well, actually no, it's not.
I mean,
they come in spares,
there's
so.
2 in one camp,
yep.
so.
Thanks. Meanwhile, up in the top lane, we haven't talked about so much, but it is Pangolier versus an Ursa, 1-on-1, and so far things are going in the Ursa's favour kind of heavily, but yeah, nothing massive.
I mean, the Panga's doing really well, but he is just skipping the creep wave. He's not actually laning against
the
Ursa. He has been for a lot of the time, at least, anyway.
Okay.
You can secure CS Swashbuckler as well if you need to.
Ursa's forgotten about the runes, so...
Oh, he's built a bottle as well on the Pango.
Uh-oh. Meanwhile, down at bottom, Lamb's dropping really low here. They've already taken down Old Chicken, and Lamb's going to drop as well. They'll look towards Dark, with Kaka coming in from behind, but they do find the kill onto the Lich.
That mana ban creep as well. Mac just comes back to lane, and he's suddenly out of mana. He has 10 stick charges, but what does he do if he doesn't have any mana? It's not like he just trades right clicks well. He just kind of sits there. You see the mana ban creeps coming again? Yeah. Troll? See you later, mate.
Oh, that's like a third of his mana pool gone. Axes out, in comes a whirling. Karko's on top of him as well, going to skewer him forwards. Arfu, little play here to try and get himself away, but that does mean they can now Frost Shield and run him down with this. Arfu takes a long time, but they will get the kill with a Frost Blast. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, top lane, yeah, rotation round from Yi, and they find the kill onto Monet.
That was without the...
Yeah.
That was without the Rolling Thunder as well. And Pango actually left that bounty rune, by the way, the second one, so we could pick it up now, just to regen again.
Wow, that is... I know, is that too greedy? How often does that pay off?
He assumes that the Ursa would have thought he would have taken the rune, so he knows it's free just to stay there. They're not, RNG
out. That's not going to leave lane.
That's really well played.
Oh, I can't wait for the Rolling Thunder with Dream Coil combo. Be sweet. Old Chicken hiding under tower now has no mana whatsoever, thanks to Lanham here. And yeah, this bottom lane. Well, he's got a lot of CS on the troll, but it does now feel like the pressure is amping up a bit.
And they've changed it now, but did you ever see the old Rolling Thunder coil interaction where he just went round in a circle?
No.
Did you ever see that? It was amazing. Like, imagine... Oh, okay, well, something kills happening top, but it doesn't matter. Because imagine, like, the puck using the coil and then him just rolling around in a circle, like, around the edge of the coil. It used to be like that, and they've changed it now, so it just stays still, which is very sad. Oh!
A big,
he's in the air, sir.
Long stomp, and they will get the kill on Takaka. Yep. Hello, Bonnie. Welcome to the lane. Yep, I've got 5 seconds TP cooldown. I'll make my way top in just a second. Just stopping off for a quick happy meal on the way to top.
And but that's the power of the Chen, though, right? Oh no, the Ties just TP back to base. They're going to bring him back bot again in a second, I think. One of the Holy Persuasions up again. Lanham.
He's playing a very dangerous game, that is, as the Frost shields. No, he's actually going to get himself out as Monet just comes hurtling towards him. And they have to back themselves away. Kaka, he doesn't have the skewer to work with, so he is going to get brought down by Monet.
Never mind.
Well,
it happens.
They tried. Coil in the mid lane as Old Levin comes in, and now here we go. Rolling Thunder. Is it going to break the coil? No, it's not, because he actually astrals himself. Old Levin trying to time it right and will be successful in doing so. Somehow still alive, but finally the right click from Old Levin will finish him off. And now looking for Arfu as well as the swashbuckle forwards gets him the kill. Keen Gaming find 2 in the middle lane.
I love watching these heroes that have such high skill caps. Things like Earth Spirit, Pango. They're just a joy to watch, honestly.
Agreed.
He has his javelin now as well. Yep. They're playing this really well on the Radiant, and this OD's not having a good time. He's really not.
Not really. It's not awful, but it's not what you want as an OD.
Like, he's got triple null, and that's his and no boots or anything.
Yeah, wouldn't even be
surprised 9 minutes
to go
in
for a Midas.
Yeah, definitely. I think he will. I actually wouldn't mind the... Do you remember the games that we've cast in mid one when he plays OD, where he goes like the Midas Hex build?
Yeah, it seems like a really good game for it.
It'd be pretty good here. I saw someone else do that recently. I can't remember who it was. Ursus building a Midas as well.
Was it me?
So even though he's gained an advantage... No, it wasn't you. Sorry. Huh. I think they did really well, so it definitely wasn't you. That's
oh, rude. Little mechanical ward over here. Little magnet hands. Adorable. Anyway. So they have moved the Earth to the bottom, and the Tide has made his way to the top lane.
He moves straight to the top lane and then just gets swashbuckled and loses 400 HP. Yeah, okay, good stuff, good stuff.
Thank you, Javelin.
I like what they've done though. They've just given this mag the bot lane because nobody else really wants to play down here against the Ursa. So if the mag dies, it's like, well, whatever. We don't really care. And then when the mag gets some level,
and once again they come through the double. Oh my god, they completely catch them out. The coil, the silence, the rolling thunder. They find them both. Lanham and Flyby get taken out by the Pango and by Yi. Right up forwards,
OD's on the high ground
as well. The banishment onto the puck is going to buy them a little bit of space, but not enough for Arfu to survive this one.
Nice that. They gave the kill to the troll as well. That's really nice. I love it when good position 5 players just make sure that the core gets the kill.
There you go, bud.
So at least Max is getting some XP down here now. He can't really lane against the Ursa, but he's getting levels. I'm surprised he's not going for more points in Shockwave though. I feel like you really want to be able to defend your towers this game, because you're not doing it any other way.
Yeah.
Or actually, they have Orb and Swashbuckle.
Yeah, and Swashbuckle as well, yeah. Especially if he's going for this Maelstrom build as well. Although, he doesn't have it in the courier, he's lined up a Yule, so it looks like it's just a casual Javelin.
It's a really good, like, obviously, Yule's is super good on Pango, where you roll in, Yule's yourself, and they get hit again, so.
Yeah. Especially inside especially with the puck, with the coil.
Yeah. And any kind of mana regen on this hero is always nice.
Oh yeah, actually it's really good with the coil because it's going to bash them in the same
direction.
Got the coil. Yeah, they're holding Monet still as Monet trying to close the gap, but just getting kited completely here. Chain Frost even being used on Tim as well. They're struggling to find the kill, but in comes the Sinister Gaze. Now he just pops the ultimate.
TP?
Yeah,
No?
There's no TP yet. And now the save comes in from Arfu as well. Wow, they are really throwing in everything to keep Monet alive here. And he's not going to take any damage from this.
I'm very surprised he didn't TP there. I feel like that's... I guess it just keeps him on the map, though, if the Oracle's there. Had trust in his teammate.
Believed in Arfu, which you should.
This Troll's... He looks really poor, but he's third in net worth. Is everybody just poor this game?
Yeah, last game everybody was rich. Last game everybody was rich. This game everybody's poor. Like the last hits are very weak this game. Like 82 as a leader at 12 minutes 17. It's not impressive. But you know, that's just a side effect of the fighting. It's nothing to do with like skill or ability. It's literally just everybody's been fighting.
They're all bad. That's what you're trying to say, isn't it?
Called out.
Yeah.
You all right? Get your pitchforks out.
Troll almost has lads at least. Oh my
god.
god.
Ah! He's going to get run down just by the Rolling Thunder here, though the heal's going to keep him alive for a little bit longer. And 11 will just cancel the Rolling Thunder in order to get themselves that kill. Meanwhile...
That's the empowered swashbuckle.
It's... Oh, Karkarat drops the RP. Alright, mate. Alright.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
At least they weren't farming for those 2.75 seconds.
Yes, that's true.
He's like, don't worry guys, it's a stop farm at RP.
It's
not a zoning RP.
Coming up. Oh, I got 2, and there's 2 more behind me as well. You know,
it's not a good RP, it's not a zoning RP, it's a stop them farming RP.
Yep. Space creation.
He did go back for the Maelstrom, by the way, on the Pango.
Good.
I think it is good.
Yeah.
Yours isn't a bad item, but I think Maelstrom's just pretty key on this hero just for clearing waves. Obviously, the damage it gives is pretty crazy on this hero.
Yeah, 1,100 gold for what was it? Like
2.7.
What's a damage proc which Javelin gives?
Oh, I can't remember off the top of my head. Let me look at it. It is 100. 100 magical. Didn't it used to be pure damage as well? I'm pretty sure.
I think it used to be like 75 pure damage, didn't it?
Yeah, they were just people just
Or
stack
90
javelins
damage, I
before.
can't remember. Yeah.
This Pango is actually so. If he gets the courier.
Well, they're trying to use it to find him, but he's also trying to find the courier. They bring that over to him. He's definitely cancelling his TP to kill the courier and trying his chances with the Rolling Thunder. But
He's just wasting so much of their time, though.
yeah.
And like Troll had a bad laning stage, but because he's been playing with this mag and getting in power, who's maxing it, like it just doesn't matter. He's just catching up in farm now. Having a great time.
Yeah, indeed. And where's this? Where's your empower? Old chicken.
Here we go.
There you go.
They're giving, yeah, I like this.
Yeah, he needs that blink.
Yeah, 100%. Like if you can get a good blink RP off this game, it sets up so much, especially like the Rolling Thunder, the Chain Frost. Fantastic.
Watching the Magnus farm is very.
Yeah, I saw that as well. Just trying to get the right angles. He sees the maths on the chalkboard.
They have the smoke, but looks like they're going to try and do it naked. And Setsu just takes the rune and goes away, and they're way too late with anything to make any kind of difference to this. So there you go.
OD taking ancients seems good.
Yep. Thanks, Patch.
A little something extra for the effort.
Yeah. How key do you think Arcane Orb affecting ancients was to bring back this hero?
Oh yeah. It helps his farm speed so much. I mean, I think you have to put a second point in equilibrium now, which he has. So I like that. Because the level, it used to be much better than level 1 by itself, but they changed
Monet
it.
Jumping in onto old 11 here, but old 11 just going to swashbuckle himself away and immediately pops that Rolling Thunder. No hesitation here from him, as he's going to stun up the Ursa and then just run away. This is a true Pangolier player, you know. He's bash onto the shopkeeper. Yeah, true Pangolier player always gets off the value Rolling Thunder. Just you know, a thump, 1 or 2 thumps, and then get out. Just to,
yeah, I didn't know if you knew.
Truly trigger them.
The shopkeeper's actually a top unit, so he like if the ball, if the Rolling Thunder hits him, it just bounces off. That's how strong the shopkeeper.
Annoying. He's just an absolute unit. Lanham, skewer back.
Oh
but
god,
he's actually brought in the OD, and the RP doesn't come off in time, but the Ravage does. And that's going to take down Karkar. Now they look towards Old 11 as well. Old 11 trying to get away to the high ground. Not quite going to happen. Puck in a bit of trouble. The Sanity's Eclipse doesn't actually do much as Old Chicken gets to work. Trying to bring down Monet, but Monet will be able to blink out because of that false promise. Now they look towards Flyby as well.
Oh, they're just kiting this Ursa so hard.
They really are. It's a great fight from Keen so far, but Old Chicken does actually drop in the end. And now they find the puck as well. Never mind. It's a great fight for RNG as they jump in, and they'll be able to take down Dark as well. Old 11 tries to do something here. He's got Rolling Thunder in 5 seconds. Is it going to be enough, though? Needs to get away from the Ursa. One more slap might do it. Doesn't do it. RP comes out. Rolling Thunder as well. He's holding them still. It's enough to actually kill them, though.
Oh, the Oracle save, though.
Oracle doing so much work in these fights. It's actually ridiculous. And Karkar is in a very weird position. And Monet's like, yep, okay, I can get up there too. There's room for 2 up there.
Oh! He cancelled the TP.
Nice. Cute little sinister gaze.
It's like,
Enjoy
I'm
your
getting
clip.
you, Ursa.
But he's really trying hard to keep this. He needs to keep the blink cancelled. Is the thing. Otherwise, he gets the kill on him. So.
Well, I don't understand. What was the point in that? He just gave his life away for nothing.
Don't know. Pass. Now they're going to re-engage here.
Oh,
Neutral creep, though, comes down with the stomp to kill off Arfu. Now they look towards a Tide Hunter as well, who's trying to make the runaway here.
He's not taking any damage.
He really isn't. And now they're just going to jump back in onto Old 11 here. Lucky shot causes the silence, but that's about it. All right.
Okay, Mac has Blink now, so they might actually be able to get like a good team fight off when they're all together. Because
Yes,
the problem with that
connect
fight
all
around the
the
shrine was that the Mac died straight away. So like he couldn't give him power to the troll. He couldn't get the RP off. It's very sad. And he needs to be playing with his troll more, this Mag at the moment. Like, you see right now, the Mag's playing the top side and the troll's playing the bottom side.
Is under attack.
Just play the similar side of the map together and let the Pango and the Puck just push the other waves out if you want to be greedy.
Absolutely. And,
Dire are
yep,
scanning.
Sanjin Yasha on the way for Troll Warlord as well. Another great item just to help you kite the Ursa. That's like the only aim of the side of Keen Gaming, to be honest. And then probably goes, yeah, he's already got it queued up, going for the BKB. There's no other build for this Troll to go, to be honest.
Oh, top lane, Rolling Thunder.
It's coming for Setsu, but no, change of direction. Oh, a little bit mistimed there from Monet, trying to jump in the moment it ended, but it didn't quite work out.
It was very close, though. I would have been very impressed if he got that off. He's got the first part of his Basher coming out on the courier as well. He can always go BKB if he wants instead. Obviously, they both use the Mithril Hammer, so...
Lots of things coming out as Monet's getting started on Roshan. The Orb going to rip through just to give him the vision. Old 11 as well. They're doing a ton of damage to the Ursa right now. He's not that healthy. In comes the False Promise really early here, in fact. The coil's already down.
They have no Rolling Thunder, though.
RP will be up shortly as he's jumping over, but there comes the Ravage. Going to hold down 3. And Flyby trying to get himself out of this one. RNG playing very defensively, but I mean, they can get this Troll Warlord into Roshan, and he can get started just the same. Held up together, and there comes a Sanity's Eclipse. Old 11 is blown up entirely. Chicken can't even get the right clicks off a huge RP. Is it enough to actually turn this fight around? The Swashbuckle will come over onto 3, but it's not enough. Old Chicken is going to die, does buy back. They want to defend this Roshan. They want to try and take this fight. Old 11 fighting up the hill. Meanwhile, Monet comes around the backlines to finish off Karkar. And, well, RNG taking the fight quite convincingly here, but the buyback's coming out from Keen Gaming. They know they need to defend this one.
I love it when my OD, who only has a Blink Dagger, Treads, and 3 Gnolls, just blinks into the middle of a fight, ults 2 heroes, and ults 3 heroes, and suddenly 2 of them are almost dead.
Yep.
I don't understand this hero.
It's a good draft.
It's still very strong,
And
especially for what it does.
He's going for the Kaya and Yasha, it looks like. Might just be the casual Kaya, we'll see. But I want to say it's a game of speed. I'm happy for the Kaya and Yasha this one.
Yeah, I think it's really good. The movement speed's very nice here. They don't they have good teamfight lockdown, but it's not like they have good skirmish lockdown. A coil, yeah, okay, maybe, but you can just use maneuverability as your positioning rather than just the blink.
Gets pinged out again. They just trying to be careful and keep their eye on things, but no one is attempting Roshan anymore.
The Radiant have to be careful though, because Dire could do Roche at any point, and they have to be ready because the Dire take it so fast.
Yeah.
Like the Radiant need to be around the Roche pit like nearly all the time, pretty much at this point, if they want to be able to contest it.
Yeah, like the troll doesn't take it slowly, but at the same time, it's nothing compared to Ursa.
I don't know if you've seen, but the Chen's taken over a frost armor creep as well. I think it gives an 8 armor, is it? Yeah, which is ridiculous. There's so much armor.
Good old frost mage.
I'm debating whether this troll might have to go BKB before he finishes the SMY this game. I think they need a really good team fight going their way sometime soon, otherwise this Ursa and the OD are just going to outscale them, it feels like.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It's a very stalemate game, isn't it? Both teams want Roshan, a tower goes down for RNG. This will make Roshan a little bit easier for them.
Yeah, with the tier 1 mid down, it takes away that TP point, doesn't it? And with the Ice Armor creep, this Roche is going to be a lot easier.
Yeah, and Lanham's being a great distraction here, but he will actually probably just immediately die. The Monet actually jumps on top of Dark here, and he's just going to find that kill instantly. Lich doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah, I like that. He moved into the Roche pit and then just backed off a little bit and kind of just baited it out, waiting for people to come in close.
He's coming out onto the Pangolier. He's got the Blink Dagger, though, should he need it. He will just roll up to the high ground. Not fashion like Kaka goes for the RP, but it gets bashed. Oh, the RP gets cancelled by Monet. That is unfortunate. Meanwhile, in comes the puck, blinking in, trying to take this fight. Meanwhile, Old Levin blinking out and swashbuckle away. The Ravage completely whiffs from RNG. Is this enough to force them back, though? Do they care that much? They've still got their Sanity's Eclipse to work with.
It was a zoning Ravage, don't worry. Now they can Roche very safely.
Yep, thank you,
but
Flyby.
Not very safely.
But yeah, until they run back in from Ravage. Yeah.
Unfortunate. It felt like he just got a little bit overexcited there.
Don't we all sometimes?
True. They got a couple of kills. And, oh, okay. Fair enough.
EKB not a million miles away from the Ursa.
Oh yeah, that's going to be such a big timing as well.
Well, actually, he's quite far away from it, but still.
Like in the draft, you asked about the Troll versus Ursa, kind of like man fight, who wins. At the moment, it's definitely the Ursa.
Yeah. I mean, it is a result of the kind of level 17 on Monet and only 15 on the Troll, and just a couple more items. Net worth difference is quite a lot as well. A very farm-dependent matchup.
They really want to go for this Roche, but they're finding it difficult, especially with Puck pushing out Magnus and Troll pushing out bot. But I'm glad the Mag and the Troll are actually playing together now as well. The Troll's going to farm a lot quicker than he was when he has that Empower up and running.
Yeah, the Puck and Pangolier combo, the Puckalier is very scary to play against with this kind of leash and the roll inside the Roche pit. Could be catastrophic. And to that, I think they've got an RP as well. It's,
I mean,
very
Pango
scary.
The Pango's the king of the Roche pit. He is on top of the hill when he goes in there.
No, I think Elder Titan's really good as well, but Roche has been taken and they're not going to get there. In fact, they're not even contesting. This is really
he's definitely not. I mean, ET's not the king of the Roche pit, by the way, because he's never in the Roche pit.
Well, that's true. That's true. He doesn't need to be.
Exactly. I'm surprised Shen hasn't leveled his penitence at all, though, as well. I feel like it's a really good value point for the movement speed slow that it gives.
Yeah. Each their own.
I don't mind like the 144 build if you want to max Holy Persuasion, but I do like the value point.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh.
Okay. Setsu caught out, going for some runes. Yep.
It happens.
Scratching my arm. I'm a bit itchy.
Let everybody know. It's fine.
Got a rash. Don't know where it's from. I'm rolling around in the woods too much.
What does this Ursa build after B? Okay, he's going to go Abyssal after the BKB, obviously, just to try and lock down this Troll and the Pango. Even the Puck as well, actually. But what does he build afterwards? Like, are they going to be capped out at some point soon? It feels like they're going to be really reliant on the OD.
Us with Abyssal is always scary. That's still going to be a long time away, so I think for the next kind of 5-7 minutes, they're pretty going to keep on scaling pretty well.
Setsu on this OD does have a BKB on the courier, by the way. He's got it coming up to him now. So he didn't finish off that Yasha, okay. Kaya Yasha.
Yeah, just sticking with the plain old Kaya, actually.
Oh, Pango getting hunted down by the grizzly bear.
He's looking for him,
You
isn't he?
go down to the woods today. I'm not going to finish that, but
Yeah, we're all waiting.
yeah.
Monet jumping in, immediately
Oh.
finds the courier under tower. That's a tasty little treat. And now
Ravage.
Flyby comes in. Ravage onto 3 as Setsu right on top of them. In comes the Sanities. Oh no, King Gaming. They get torn apart. Old Chicken trying to turn this one around. 11 doing a pretty good job inside this Rolling Thunder, but they've just got no follow-up. Where is their puck? Well, he's now come into this one, but a BK pop by Setsu and Old Chicken taken care of. Dear God, that was a slaughter by RNG. So much aggression, and it absolutely pays off as Flyby gets the perfect Ravage. And
This
the
troll's
team
dead
just
for
there to
70
follow that.
seconds as well because he bought back in one of the fights before. Oh dear. They do have decent wave clear with the Pango and the puck like we talked about before, but they have 3 catapults pounding away at this tower.
Yeah, that's a lot of pulse.
Under attack.
One of them with divine favor as well.
Yeah, it's going to work as they try to jump in onto Magnus here. Karka, though, he's going to be okay for the time being. Got the skewer if he needs it. He's ready to go in. Throws down the RP, but the Astral dodges the whole damn thing. It hits onto nobody. Oh, that feels awful.
Setsu, can someone check this man for a vac, please? Vac ban, maybe? That was pretty
insane.
crazy.
Yeah.
Pango?
Oh, okay. Pango's dead. I think Monet's out of control.
He is a 1 grizzly bear.
He is a very scary teddy. And Top Rack's gonna be taking a fall.
I mean, they can just go mid-tier 2 here if they want. Fortunately for King Gaming, the other 2 tiers are still standing, so they
Yes.
can't get a second lane of racks.
They absolutely,
Quite yet, at
I mean,
least.
yeah, no, I don't think they're going to slow down though. They've still got this BKB on the Ursa. Aegis.
They've got the Aegis.
Yeah.
Like,
Hello.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
9-second BKB on Setsu as well. Like, they're really strong.
they are pushing into a Lich, though, as
And
well.
no RP as well.
Ravage is up by the time the Pangoliers
Tower
up.
has fallen.
So they might just keep going here.
Yeah, as I said, I don't think they're going to stop. Although OD is doing some jungling.
They might just go for the other tier 2 bot as well. Depends what
Yeah.
they want to do here.
You don't want to wait too long though. You don't want to wait for the Ravage to come off cooldown. Sorry, the RP to come off cooldown. They have the
I mean,
ultimate
but-
advantage right now.
Tower is under
There's like a
attack.
30-second window here where they have Ravage and they don't have RP. So
Yeah.
that
Then
ward's
most
going to get
of it.
spotted by the sentry from the Radiant.
Silence and disarm onto Ursa.
Radiant's
Her
bottom
drop eventually.
tower is under attack.
They have
He is
pipe, they
close.
have Ravage. Just you're 18k, 18k net worth up. This is such a good position here for RNG.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It feels like this Oracle pick has been so game winning so far as well.
Oh yeah.
After
that's
he's been
Oracle's
playing it.
fantastic. Alright, Aegis has run out. Maybe there's an opportunity now as Setsu jumps in, trying to make something happen here. Popping that BKB. Chain Frost bouncing
just
around,
pop-
not really doing a whole lot. He's going to kill the catapults at least. It's not even killing the catapults. And now the RP, the Ravage comes out. Old 11 taken down Dark as well. Is he going to get in? Monet can't close the gap. Sister Gaze is out onto him, but there's that false promise once again. Always there. Arfu with the saves, and in comes the Sanities, blows up Karga. The buybacks are coming back. They're not willing to say goodbye just yet as they try to RP and they'll hold down the Outworld Devourer, and they will find this kill at least. Now they'll look towards more as they look towards Flyby, but he's just kind of playing around here. And then Monet jumping on top of Old Chicken. Old Chicken's dead for a second time. 90 seconds. No Troll Warlord. That is going to be it. GG is called. Game 2 goes to Royal Nivaga, and that will even out the series.
Middle tower is under
Oh, we get another 1-0. This is exciting.
Yeah.
Love a good game
full game 3 series.
I feel like this Oracle pick was massive, and obviously Monet on this Ursa went crazy. He was very strong. Setsu had a rough start on this OD, but he kind of just came back into the game because of all the space that was being made for him. And this mag support it felt like the Lich and the mag support, both between them, felt completely useless.
Agreed.
Like it couldn't really do anything this game. Like the Pango and the Lich are just the Pango and the Puck are pushing lanes out, trying to keep the game alive. But
Can you
eventually
see
this
the, win probability.
yeah, that must be a bug.
Nope, Keen Gaming just got outdrafted into the ground, according to Dota Plus. They never
Keen
stood a
Gaming
chance.
they should have just GG'd as soon as they got in, Keen, apparently. That's
Yeah.
It's impossible.
There's no way they could have won with this lineup, according to Dota Plus. It's just the worst draft I've ever seen in my life. All right then. Well, that's going to be Raw Never Give Up taking game number 2 and bringing it to the 3rd game in this series. So who's it going to be? Who's going to take the series? Tell me now.
I'm going to go with the momentum. I'm going to go with RNG.
All right.
I actually think Keen Gaming are probably the better team, but I think when you win that second game in a series, it feels so good.
All right, well, I think Keen Gaming are going to be reignited by this loss and really kind of bring the fire to the next game and take it in a very convincing game 3. But let's find out very shortly. We're going to throw it over to some ads, but after those, we will be back with the 3rd game. And they're decided to find out who's going to make it through to the grand finals to play off for a spot in ESL One Mumbai with a 1-game advantage. Don't go anywhere. Mine has been Nomad. He's been Bo Farrett, and we'll be back very shortly.